Welcome back to the channel, Loving Life Mallorca. I'm Andrew, and today I brought you down to Santa Ponsa in January. That's right, you wouldn't have thought it with the weather, would you? It's 24 degrees out there, and it's in January, the end of January. It's absolutely beautiful. And I thought I'd just bring you down here, show you around, see what's open in the end of January, and see what it's all about. So without further ado, let's get on with the walk. During the winter months, to put up the fences on the sand. The idea is to stop the sand from coming any further up and going on the road. But it's a good handful of people actually on the sand itself, walking and sunbathing. McDonald's has closed up until the new season. Across the road here, you've got lots of little shops just over there, as you know. I've had a lot of work done to it. I mean, it's got the old maintenance people in there doing them up quite nicely. Burger King opens all year round over the road there. Old Santa Ponsa is a huge place, as you know. It's coming off the motorway at the windmill itself. It seems to go on forever. It's right up the mountain there as well. Don't forget the steps. Have you climbed the steps? We're not going to do them today, but I've done them a good handful of times as well. And it's a square up there, isn't there, with bars and things in the summer that connects it all together. Majority of the tourist places I'm expecting to find closed, like these are, but walking up towards the square we'll find a few local places that I'm hoping will be open at least for a drink. However, a lot of the places you'll find open if you're coming over a drink are the opposite way, near to Pirates Village. That road there, there's a lot of locals around there, and you'll find a lot of those restaurant, cafe, bars are open all year round. I normally turn right and walk round there, don't I? But I'm not today. I'm going to concentrate more towards the centre and all round that area. The winter months are the months that have all the maintenance done, so it's nice to see hammering going on, isn't it? Or hear it and different things like that. If this is your first time to the island, maybe this year, I'd love you to say hello down below and say what part you're coming to. Maybe this is your first video you've seen of mine. I'd like to introduce myself then. My name's Andrew. I've lived on the island now for 6 years, and this is basically one of my jobs, is doing the video. Do YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and also a website as well. They're the steps I was talking to you a few minutes ago. I'm there, right killer, getting to the top. It's 700 odd of them, but it's a beautiful view when you get to the top. I've done them quite a handful of times, but I'm not going to do them today. If you're planning on coming over here winter months, as you can see, the weather's gorgeous today, but I do advise you to bring clothing for occasions. You know, we have rain. The evening's a bit chilly at the moment. As soon as it goes dark, the actual heat is definitely in the sun itself. So as soon as the sun goes down, it does start feeling a little bit chilly. So you do need to have that in mind if you are coming out. You will find plenty of places to get some food and drink if you are self-catering at all. No matter what time of the year you come, there's plenty of food. And if you come in, I recommend that you hire a car and possibly have a look around the island. I've got lots of suggestions on my YouTube channel of places to do and places to visit and things to do. But most definitely go to Palma, even if it's by bus. I would recommend going by bus, to be honest with you, because it's a nightmare to find parking. So we walked up by the beach, We turn left at the tree, which borders up here this way. This way will take us to the square where you normally find lots of entertainment and bars and things in the evening time. There's lots of hotels, apartments, things like that round here. And it's only within 5 minutes walk from the beach itself, this was. If you are visiting Santa Ponsa or around this region of the island this year round, you'll find that this gives you the best part on the island for sunsets. And you can see beautiful sunsets along Santa Ponsa beach. You'll find loads of people in the evening watching them go down. But if you fancy a little bit of walk, up here the other side of the square, you'll find a place called Costa Calma, which is the best place for sunsets. And the little barges there, you'll find videos on it on my channel. And you'll find people up there having a drink, just doing exactly that. And it's a beautiful place to watch the sunset. So during the summer months, you'll find a lot of these shops will actually open up here. And if you take a right hand side fork up there, that's where you get to the top of the steps. If you take a left hand side, you'll get to the square, which we can just see from here now. Summer months in the evening, this is definitely the place to come to, where you'll find bands and different things up here playing away, a few bars, a couple of restaurants and different bits and pieces up here. This is where you'll find the taxi rank, and the buses drop you off here as well. When you cross the road towards the square itself, the first thing you're met by is this board to tell you exactly what's on at the moment. From ABBA tribute, Michael Jackson, it's all different people there, so you know exactly what you're doing to plan your holiday. So the square in wintertime, the end of January, out of season. It's like coming into a film set, isn't it, that's not used anymore. It won't be long though before they start setting it up for the next season. And we'll hear movements here and different things. There is a place in the winter time for a drink if you fancy it. Now we're going to carry on down here, where we're going to go down to the path that goes right beside the sea. You can see here it divides into two. We want to take the right hand side down. But this route is definitely not fit for wheelchairs and Zimmer frames and that sort of thing, because there's a lot of steps just round the corner. So I was saying, down the bottom of this slope here, just before we meet the steps, you've got this beautiful view of this sea and everything just here. And then straight away we find the steps. I love the reflection of the sun in the sea. Private little beach, isn't it? If you're here, you get steps all the way down there, and you've got the little part of the beach all to yourself. It's got a little port as well just over there. I'll show you where to go, but when you come off by the English bars and all that down the end there, if you take a right hand side, you can walk all the way along there. There's loads of bars along there and things, and that's where the hotels are. So turn right to the watering hole and then just follow your nose. You end up at the port. So you can see it's definitely a different place to come, isn't it, this time of the year. So relaxed, so quiet and peaceful. you'll find people swimming out here in the summer months, because we're not that far away from the main beach, but it really does get a lot quieter here. This is always a nice little area, isn't it? But it's right next to a hotel just there. It never seems to get that busy round here. To be honest, a lot of people use the swimming pool and the restaurant that's there, but not many people just go in the sea from just there. And over here you get a boat trip along there. That's just where one of them collects you from for the excursion. You'll find in the evening a lot of people walk down here. It's quite a popular little walk, this is. And I can understand why it's so popular along here with these little coves that you find along here. Plenty of places to sit down, have a drink and watch the birds and things there. So at the end of the path here you'll find the beginning of the beach, should I say. And also the other side is a lovely bar, restaurant. And carry on up here, take you back to the road. It's brought us back out by Burger King now. Well, that's where I started to film. So anyway, I'm going to walk down the beach path towards the bus and the taxi rank and all of there. So coming down here on the roadway, you'll pass hotels. That's famous H10, that one is. And shops and everything as you come down. Right next to the beach itself, and there's a beach path. It goes around the beach, past another couple of restaurant bars. That's the beach path I was telling you about. It goes all round to the sides, and then to a few bars as you pass by. And then there's a road of restaurants. At the end, if you turn right, that's where you get to the port I was telling you about. This is the roundabout down the bottom, as I call it. It's got the bus stops. And it's got a taxi rank just down here. There's a load of English bars on the right hand side. That's the way you go if you want to go to the port. Loads of hotels up there as well. Around here summer months again, they have tables and chairs on this footpath here for the cafes and restaurants. There's another cafe restaurant just turning up here now. This is open. So it's the same, there's plenty of places open in these winter months. And as I was saying, if you take a right-hand fork up there, the main road, that's where you'll find Pirates Village. Plus you'll find a load of the local cafe, bars and shops and that sort of thing. So there's more open up that road than what you've seen as been walking around. There you go, got a lot of restaurants just here. Fancy a drink, this would be the place to be. Well, I hope you liked today's little film. We'll walk around Santa Ponsa. It's only the end of January. You really wouldn't have thought it would, with this gorgeous weather we've had. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's film, please give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget Facebook group Loving Life Mallorca. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next film. Bye for now.